Good morning. It is Thursday, June 25th, and I am well aware that I look like crap. As you can probably understand, I did not sleep last night. I had way too much on my mind and could not get it to quiet down. Could be a combination of the news that I got yesterday and me still trying to process it, which I am still working on. And the fact that I took my Vyvanse later than I normally do. Normally I take it between 4:30 and 5:30, and yesterday I took it closer to 9. So that probably had something to do with it. But I am going to run to Starbucks real quick. So one of the things that I have been doing to try and save money a little bit faster is whenever I break one of my bigger bills, like the 10,000 yen or 5,000 yen, whenever I break those, I keep the 1,000 yen bills. I think I may have mentioned this before, and I was just going to put the 1,000 yen bills into my savings box, but I decided instead of doing that, I move them to my coin pouch, and that becomes my Starbucks money run, because typically, and today's an exception, my drinks are only like 1,200 yen. Today, I'm grabbing a little bit extra so that way I can get more of those Okinawa stickers. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a few of those while I still can. So I will be going inside Starbucks to get my drinks and get the stickers. So no recording inside of there. And then heading on to work for a little bit. All right, so I got a pack like the one that I had last night. And then they also had this one. So I had to get that one. But I also ended up getting cups because they had a set of cups that were released yesterday. And I saw them briefly yesterday and they were really cute. But when I saw them today, I was like, I gotta get them. I mean, you know me and rainbow stuff. So I got one of each color. So pink, green, and then yellow and blue. They were cute and not badly priced, so I said, what the heck. They put my drinks in the bag as well, so now to head to work. Basically all work is going in, checking my email, opening up all the rooms for the cleaners, and gathering up all the keys and making sure everything else is secure. So, won't be bad. Probably gonna have a ton of emails. Well, let's go. Of course, right when I hit record, somebody's trying to back up and park in front of me. So the cleaners have officially kicked me out because they are waxing the floors and they needed to get into my office. So I'm going to go run a few errands. I have all the keys. I will drop them off when the cleaners are done. I have not reached out to my regional manager yet to find out what the process is for officially giving notice. I will do that next week because I don't want to drop that on her while we have a typhoon that's going to be hitting tonight or tomorrow. But I do know the date that I'm going to be putting in as my last day, which is going to be September 4th. That makes the most sense to me. It gives me enough time to find out what I need to do to get official notice and to put official notice in 60 days before my last day, which is required. And I do want to do everything right with this company because I do love this company. I would love to work for them again. But if we PCS in September, if for some reason he leaves like the end of August, the first week of September, then either I will just pay for my own ticket from here to there, and join up with him in the States, or just head on to wherever I'm going to next if I'm not going to the same town as him. If we don't PCS in September, I can use the rest of September and whatever time I have left to go through stuff, divide up everything, downsize, just prepare to move, and continue exploring Okinawa as much as I can. The only thing that would suck is if this ends up taking the full 6 months, I'm only working 2 of those months. And that's 4 months that I could have had to make extra money. But I don't want to put it so far out or wait for orders to come in and then orders say we have to leave within 30, 60 days and I can't do my full 60 days with the company. I have no idea. It's just a lot of waiting and seeing, and once we start getting answers, everything will start moving very, very quickly. Everything just feels very final. But right now, what I gotta do is I need to go to Community Bank because, God, this is heavy. I took all the change out of the savings box. Coincidentally, I took it out before I found out all this news because it was getting cold. I did go through and I sorted it by type. But yeah, I gotta go change all of that in for cash because the savings box was basically full with coins. So I'm gonna run over to Community Bank real quick and roll those, exchange it in for yen, and then I need to go by Eagle Hardware and get some sandbags and then go fill up the sandbags to put in this car so my car doesn't blow away. I didn't find out until 2-3 hours before the last typhoon hit that I was supposed to do that. But it makes sense because this is a K car and it is tiny and very, very light. So, and then I need to go fill up my gas tank. And hopefully by the time I get done doing all of that, the cleaners will at least be done with waxing and I can just hang out in the office until they're done. Or T-Core 1 hits. Whichever happens first.
Stuff is
Apologize if you can hear the AC. Also apologize if the phone is shaking. It is hot as heck, and I have to have some AC running while I record this. So, just went into the bank, cashed in all my coins, and this is not including, well, if I add in all my 1,000 bills, I have 101,000 yen and then some change left over because they couldn't use everything. Yeah, I have like 580 yen. And get a cup of coffee. I can't even talk. And now I need to head over to Eagle Hardware and get some sandbags for my car. I don't even know how many sandbags I would need. I have no idea. A lot to figure out. A lot to do. Ugh. I'm hot, sweaty, gross, disgusting feeling right now. I should not have been doing that in the middle of the day, in jeans, in work boots. Well, I mean, work shoes. They're dressy-ish. And a freaking sweater. Why am I wearing a sweater when it's like, feels like it's almost 100 degrees? So I got 4 sandbags. They are in my back seat. And hopefully that will keep my car from flying away. I got a 5th bag, but it's empty because I just could not shovel another bag and carry it across the parking lot to my car because I was just, I'm done. I'm so tired. You gotta remember, I did not sleep last night. So I'm gonna run down here to the gas station and then go check on the cleaners. All right, so left Foster. Cassie is holding down the office while the cleaners finish up. The cleaners, thankfully, did the outside windows. So my window, it's no longer green. It is gorgeous. So freaking happy. But I am out running errands right now. I gotta go hit up a konbini for drinks, snacks, Typhoon, fun stuff, whatever. And then I'm hitting up the pet store to grab the cats some more cat food and some cat treats. I can already tell by how the wind is behaving that this storm might be a little bit stronger than the one we had 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Even with the sandbags and my car completely gassed up, when I stop at these intersections, especially open right here, thankfully now the wind's not blowing, so it's not going to do it. But my car has been rocking, which is a little unnerving considering that I'm in it. I've got 4 sandbags and a full tank of gas. So hopefully my car doesn't blow away. It shouldn't. but Jeremy's already been released from work. He was released about 20-30 minutes ago. His command said that they need to be at their residence no later than 4 p.m. So that way, when T-Core 1 hits, they're already inside the residence. They're expecting T-Core 1 to go into effect around 4 p.m. So that's why I'm trying to rush around last minute to knock out these last 2 errands. I was chatting with Cassie way too long. I was only gone for a few days, but I swear so much has freaking happened to both of us. She was catching me up on work stuff. I was catching her up on move stuff and everything else that's been going on. She's been helping me game plan and all right, finally back to Kinzer. Oh my God, the traffic was awful. Did not help that there was an accident in the turning lane to get on the road to come to gate 4, but got through it. We're here, got on to base like 2 minutes before 4. So I don't know if they have called T-Core 1 yet or not, but at least I am home for the most part. Yeah, let me show you the stuff that I got. So I got some new things to try and some things that I love. Like, this is one of my favorite ice creams. Absolutely freaking love it. It's like chocolate covered vanilla ice cream. They had another one that was like a Pokemon theme that had a slightly different flavor. I can't remember what the flavor was, but oh my God, that was the best. This is the second best. Two of the things that I got to try, I have been seeing this all over TikTok, so I want to give it a try. And this one I'm going to open up and try right now with y'all because this one surprised me. I don't want a huge one. But it is a cup of crust. Bread, garlic, butter, and salt is what the label says. Okay, that is surprisingly good. I'm gonna save the rest of these because I have spaghetti bolognese or something, and this would be perfect with it tonight. But yeah, it's just like the crust part of Texas toast. Perfectly crispy. Perfect amount of butter and garlic. It's not greasy. Not too hard. It's actually really good. Two new drinks that I have been seeing on TikTok. Okay. These are two new drinks that I've been seeing on TikTok that I've been wanting to try. Yes, I know, they are Starbucks. Do not give me grief. One is strawberry berry bergamot, which I've heard a couple people say reminds them of the pink drink, which we can't get out here. And then the other one is mango passion fruit. And then I just got sodas and stuff like that. I did get this one other thing to try. This was new in their little warmer. Or if it's not new, I haven't seen it. But it's 3 little balls. Said it was potato cheese balls. No. No. One, these may have been better hot. They've kind of been sitting on top of cold drinks and ice cream in traffic. It's like a really bad knockoff cream cheese shoved in mochi. And I don't like the texture of mochi. So yeah. Oh, and that's super greasy. Gross. So yeah. Jeremy requested some Dr. Peppers, and I got me some juices and 1 Coke Plus, mainly because I have another Coke Plus already in the fridge that I've been meaning to drink for a while. I don't really drink a whole lot of soda. Cats, I went overboard on. Got more of Bagheera's hard food. Katniss eats it too, but it's to help his urinary crystals. Got them more licky spoons. Got them one of each, a chicken fillet and a fish fillet. And then they've been super picky lately, so I just got small bags because in the small bags I can get just the fish flavors. They have not been liking the chicken for some reason. So I got some... They have not been liking the chicken lately, so I got them all fish flavors, so now they won't turn their cute little noses up at it. Mainly Katniss. Bagheera will come around and eat eventually, but Katniss will pout and pout and pout and heavy sigh and dramatic flop until she gets the flavor she wants. So, but I am home. I'm gonna carry all this stuff upstairs, relax, and probably pass out in a little bit and take a nap. And then have midnight spaghetti when the typhoon starts to hit. We should be getting the outer bands tonight, I believe. But I'm not worried about it. I've been through worse hurricanes, so I am just grateful for another day off of work that I don't have to worry about using PTO for. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this here. I know I have rambled a lot today. I don't know how long this vlog is going to be. I apologize if it is ridiculously long. Or if I end up chopping out a lot of the yapping, I'm sorry if this is super choppy. My brain is all over the place. And I'm sure y'all understand why. But I'm going to go inside, get some sleep, and hopefully, once the typhoon passes, I will have more of a plan. But I will keep y'all updated on what's going on. Probably won't be a vlog tomorrow, since I'm not going to be leaving the house because of the typhoon. But Saturday, I do have things that I'm going to be doing and whatnot, so hopefully going out with Mary, but we'll find out. Saturday evening. Because we both agreed we are not going out if it's pouring rain. But I think we're going to some sort of heavy metal or rave night. I'm not entirely sure. I'm just happy to be out of the house. And to see Mary. So, but yeah. I will see y'all on Saturday. Thanks for keeping me company today. Hopefully I haven't been too annoying. But I will see y'all Saturday. Y'all have a good one. Be safe, be good, be kind.